it's probably not likely. What if we could all share that? What if we could impact those lives, the Susans and those people that I mentioned? What if we could do that and we could save money while we were doing it, or we could make it a better place to live? What if we could do all those things? I get really excited by this. I begin to start thinking, you know, when I go to PetSmart, I get this option over here. I can swipe my card and say, I'll get 20 bucks. Yeah, Micah, you get your food and your throw toy, and I'm going to help a homeless pet. That's great. Well, what if when I go to do my home improvement, what if I go when I paint my house, I said, yeah, I'm going to go make my home better, and here's $5 to house somebody who can't afford to have housing. What would it be like when in my monthly mortgage, if I added $10 a month, if I had that opportunity, I would gladly do it. And I bet I'm not the only person. And this is where Albuquerque can start setting up an amazingly new standard. If we work together, and again, that's why you're here. We don't know exactly how to do it. We've got some ideas. But if every month, I wouldn't even notice that $10, that $20. If everyone in the room just did that piece alone, 1,200 times everyone in this room, how many people could we house? What if when I bought a home, there's my broker, I've been smiling at you. She's amazing. If you need a good broker, it is the most fun I've ever had, and that's signing all those documents. If Christine had slipped in one more document and said, would you add $20 to the close to house somebody who doesn't have housing, and if you do it, I'll do it. And if we do it, my title the title company will do it, and the bank will do it. And at the sale of this home, we have created $120 to $200 to house somebody else. We could do that. Multiplying that times our city, it would be unprecedented. Because right now, we're relying upon solely government dollars coming down to house people. If you work with government, present company excluded. If you work with government, you know how difficult that can be, and how complicated, how many forms come with it, how many restrictions. And those programs often say to the person we're housing, you've got to be housed only if you do our program. And if you fail at this, you're going to lose your house. If you fail as a tenant, you're going to lose access to your program. We're looking and we're using some of those dollars, and we would like to see more flexibility to work with the individual. These kind of local dollars created would be our Albuquerque dollars to solve our homeless problem, our homeless challenge that is our as a community. We've begun to see some potential and possibility with the Apartment Association of New Mexico leading the way in their interest and example to do this. I was talking with Dan McKay from the Journal a few moments ago at the beginning, and he said, well, what are they doing? I said, did you know if you rent an apartment that is one of their membership, you can do what I just described. You can add your monthly rent, $5. 100% goes to house somebody else through heading home. They've set up the inside infrastructure, because it's complicated, I would think. I don't know. They did it amazingly quick. Their accounting will track that. We'll credit the individual who gave the $5 that month for their rent as a tax-exempt donation, and it'll go to house somebody else. These pieces are here. 100% goes to help house somebody. They've set a goal, and I want to briefly just say, Chuck, if you wouldn't mind just sharing momentarily, or if I caught you off the spot, but I'm fascinated by Kelly and Chuck and the Apartment Association of New Mexico. Why are you interested in this? You don't have to do this. There are a lot of causes. They've set a goal for housing 5 people, 32,500 in this type of mechanism. Do you mind?